Ride along live, worldwide. Feel the beat, feel the vibe. Amazing host leading the ride. Power to the people we shine. Giving fans what they need. Caribbean spirit, let's succeed. Every show with a good deed. Together we plant the seed. Ride along. Join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong. With the host, we belong. Energy high, heart so bright. Tune in, feel the light. Global love taking flight. Every ride a sheer delight. Making waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please. Bringing hope with such ease. Ride along. Join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong. With the host.
Looking for the ultimate island experience? Hop on the Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tour and explore Grenada like never before. Feel the tropical breeze, sip on authentic Caribbean rum punch, and cruise through Grenada's stunning scenery in our unique and fun tuk-tuks. It's the perfect blend of adventure and island flavor. Book your unforgettable tour now at ride.gd or call 473-422-1011. Don't just see Grenada, experience it with Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tours today.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or
Ride Along Live, welcome to the ride. Welcome to Wednesday on the ride. Yes. Thank you. Now, before you say anything, before you guys do anything, I want you guys to do one thing for me. Just click, just type @followers. @followers. What that would do is it will give you the option to then connect to the @followers. It's like a mega blast. So it sends out a blast to all your friends, all your followers, let them know that you want them to check something out, which is this show today, because you definitely want to check out the program here today. We have a lot to discuss, right? We have two gears to shift today. Gear number one, we're going to be talking to Mr. Oliver Isaac. He is the former PRO of the NNP. Let me get it right. He is the former PRO of the NNP St. Patrick West, right? Earlier today, we got breaking news that a second wave of mass resignation from the NNP was submitted, right? We're going to speak to Mr. Oliver Isaac on what does that mean, who and why. All those things will be discussed shortly by Mr. Oliver Isaac. He's on the phone with us. Also, coming up, we do have an exclusive conversation with attorney Dionne Wynter Pfunde. Now, Dionne Wynter Pfunde is the go-to person as it relates to immigration right along. Anything immigration, Dionne Wynter Pfunde. Now, there have been some major late-breaking development in immigration in the United States. We are hearing, just today alone, over 1,200 people were rounded up and on their way back to their country. There is a mass deportation in the United States right now as President Barack Obama, sorry, not Barack Obama. Why Barack Obama is in my head? President Trump is now back in office. So a lot to discuss. That and a whole lot more is a lot. So I want you guys to tag all your friends, let them know, because it's important that we get all this information, get all this clarification, and have a better sense of understanding. And it's not rumored, not hearing this from bystanders. We are going to get it directly from the source, all right? Directly from the source. Yes, so good evening to you. Thank you. @followers, thank you so much. Olive Patterson, thank you so much. Lacey J, thank you so much. Tag everybody. It's important information that everyone should get. Very, very important information. Thank you so much. Followers, yes. Good night, Mr. Thompson Kador. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Add followers. Also, guys, before we go forward, I got to tell you that this program is brought to you with the kind compliments of Ride, and Ride bringing you tuk-tuk, e-bike, and of course, C-bike, right? And we want to invite you guys to the island-wide tuck-in tour. Do we have more people? Oh, I think we have about four more spaces available for that. So if you want to, this Sunday, if you want to tuck with us right around the island on tuk-tuks, and we're stopping at every single beach in Grenada. Well, we're making an island tour, and we're stopping at every major beach, right? If you want to jump on the island-wide tuck-in tour this Sunday, click that link or give us a call. Get on the list. We only have four more spaces available. You gotta join it. You saw how the last one went, right? It was amazing. All right. So the Island Tuck-in Tour, that's this Sunday. Want to get you guys on board. For more information on that, you can call 473-422-1011. That's 473-422-1011. Get your friends together and let us have a great time in the Island-wide Tuck-in Tour, second Tuck-in Tour. All right, guys. I don't want to waste no time because we do have Dionne Wynter Pfunde for a very short period of time. But before we speak to Dionne Wynter Pfunde, as promised, on the phone line right now we have Mr. Oliver Isaac. He is the former PRO of the NNP St. Patrick West. And we heard the news earlier of the mass resignation there in that constituency. Mr. Oliver Isaac, welcome to the Ride. Are you hearing me, sir?
Yeah, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Isaac.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes.
How do you do? Yeah.
Yes, good. Could you give us some information? We heard the news right before we came on air of the mass resignation of the folks from that constituency. Could you tell us more information? Why was that resignation handed in today? What happened?
Okay, so, well, mass, I don't know, is 6 of us. Well, in fact, we signed that letter of resignation since last week.
Okay.
And we didn't hear anything about it more than well. Today, understand it was like naked news, right?
Right.
Yeah. So when I decided, and I think I could speak on the behalf of the others, but I'm speaking particularly on my behalf. So we were part of an organization.
Right.
And we did our best for the organization. And especially after the defeat in 2022.
Right.
And the 2022 general election. We did our best. We were doing everything that we should do. We had amassed some debts. We were trying to repay these debts. We were having all these fundraisers and so on. And we had reduced the debt significantly.
Right.
And so forth. So you had the general council who was coming up. And we've been hearing rumors, we heard rumors and so on and so forth. Well, we're meeting as a body, so we will discuss the issues and so on and so forth. So when the general council was about to happen, maybe about a month before, we had a meeting, and the then political lead, Victor Philip,
yes,
they were called political lead at the time, was present. And he indicated that he was appointed, or he was asked to select the delegates.
Right.
So immediately, a few of us jumped up. We said, you were asked to select the delegates. That's unusual. That's not how it's supposed to happen, according to the Constitution. He said, well, that was the instruction given to him by the General Secretary and the political leader and so on. And we said, no, that shouldn't be. So we tried to push back on that. But, well, he didn't pay any heed, any attention to us. In fact, so the different PD leads, or PDM chairpersons, right? And the executive, right? And the branch executive. So different PDs, that's normally how we do it. That's the norm, that's the tradition. So the PD executive would select the delegates for that particular PD. And the branch executive would select the delegates from the branch. Yeah. The man who went ahead, that is Victor Philip Bello, the political lead at the time, now the secretary, right? And he selected the delegates without our knowledge. Not even the chairperson of the different PDs knew what was happening. So he went ahead and he selected the delegates. They went to the General Council. So we still trying to push back. We sent several letters, at least 2 letters to the National Executive, addressed it to the chairman, to the general sec and the political leader. We got no response really on it because we were concerned. We were saying, listen, what has happened at the General Council was undemocratic, was unconstitutional. And it seems that the same thing is going to happen at the General Convention. So we are very concerned and we'll not go along with that, you know? Mm-hmm. So in terms of what, even before the General Council, Mr. Bola, the General Secretary, then General Secretary and General Secretary met with us on 2 occasions. And we tried to, discuss issues with him. And he gave us the impression that the right thing was going to happen. But they already know what was going to happen. Just gave us that impression, but that never happened. In fact, we met with the then political leader on one occasion at McLaren College. Mm-hmm. Not just the executive, but that was like a constituency meeting. We met with him. We expressed concerns, and so on about certain things that were happening. And we even met him at one time at his residence in St. We also raised the concerns and so on. And they paid no attention. In other words, the time came when we were treated like, well, you're not important. I mean, I thought, in my humble opinion, an election is about numbers. It's a numbers game. Mm-hmm. But it's like, we were not important. And these are people who you're talking about, the movers and shakers in the West. These are the people that get things done, that makes it happen in the West. Yeah? And then that is the level of arrogance and disrespect and, the kind of unconstitutional and undemocratic behavior of some of the members of the party. So I decided I no longer could be part of that organization. And I said that to some of my fellow comrades, the other members. And so I said, listen, if you guys stay wrong, I no longer will be a part of this process, because the level of disrespect with which we were treated, the total disregard, of the work we have been doing, the work we did over the years and so on and so forth. And I don't know how anybody who was a salt, anybody of integrity, anybody with any modicum of scruple would have sided with something like that. This is something that I don't think I could have turned the other way. I couldn't. That is not something I could have passed someone on the wrist and say, well, okay, next time don't do that. That's a serious matter. So if you do not respect the very constitution that governs your organization, your body, right, your organization, will you respect the constitution of the land? Come on. And the blatancy in which this thing was done, blatant disrespect. It's like, well, who is Isaac? Well, who is the rest? Who are you? We do our own thing. The chief or the boss instructed us to do such, and we're going to do whatever we're instructed to do, regardless of, because he's saying that the executive has the authority and the power to make certain decisions. I say that may well be so. Nobody's denying that. But I thought it has to be in line with your constitution when it comes to your general council and your annual convention. It's supposed to be in line. Aligned to. You can go on doing things totally outside of the thing. And we suspected that this thing was done that way to keep away one person, Peter David. That's no secret now. That's absolutely no secret. But I see that as an act of cowardice. If we believe that we are so powerful and we're so strong and we did all the mobilization that we had to do for the person who we want to win, fine. And I have no problem in whoever supporting whoever. Canvassing is part of the process of when an election is about to happen, right? Yes. Maybe at a convention or whatever. That is normal. But the way this thing happened, the way things went, I mean, it was totally unusual. It was unscrupulous. It was distasteful. It was, unconstitutional, undemocratic. Just name it. It was terrible. I mean, I was really, really moved. I was a bit angry, and every time I think about it, it angers me, because I say no, and that is the organization that I would follow. And that is the organization I should go lobbying and canvassing the electorate to support members of this. They behave like a cabal. They behave like it's just distasteful and disgraceful. Mm-hmm. And then you're boasting and you're lifting your hands in the air like a champion, and you have not dealt a single punch above the belt. I mean, come on. I decided no, I couldn't go along with that. And the other members as well decided, well, now that was the end for them. Let me tell you something. There is a particular case where a PD head was called by the political lead then, now caretaker, and informed him that he was a delegate because they believe he was a minority, so he might have been one of them. He was called back shortly after that and saying, okay, you are no longer a delegate. And if I tell you what happened, I won't call the person name.
Yeah.
Somebody who doesn't belong to the constituency at all selected 2 delegates. Can you imagine this?
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine this? And what I want to tell you, there's no rumor, that I just wouldn't call name, but that, selected 2 delegates. Imagine that. Well, of course, so you expect that person to continue supporting you. Well, he pulled out as well. He was one of the persons who was resigned as well, And that is how shameful and distasteful and disgraceful the whole process was. They ignored, people's concern and the democratic process. Right? The democratic process. The constitutional process according to your own party's constitution. The preamble of the constitution speaks to democracy. And there's no practice of democracy, And then I heard some people talking, including the de facto or nominal political leader now. She speaks as though nothing unusual happened, nothing abnormal happened. It was like a normal process, and that kind of thing, that kind of deceitfulness. I cannot be part of that.
Yeah.
That's total, absolute deceit.
You called her the de facto political leader. When Emmeline Pear, who is now, well, you call her the de facto political leader. Do you think that the process was, as she said, fair? And I think I already know the answer, but I want to hear from your perspective.
The process was totally unfair, was unfair, was dishonest, was unfair, was not at all fair. And they know that. They know it. I'm disappointed that, and I am no judge, and I'm not judging anybody here, that somebody who is a Christian proclaimed to be a Christian. The truth is not in that person, man. There's no truth. The truth is not in them, not in her. For her to say that the process was fair and was okay, was normal, it's something else. It was not at all fair.
Right.
It was not at all.
Do you think that the political leader have what it takes, the current political leader, to go up against the NDC Deacon Mitchell in the next general election?
Well, anybody could maybe. I don't know. In my humble opinion, right? Because we believe, I just want to give a background to that. Because we believe, and I keep saying that before I resign. I keep saying that because at meetings, the kind of discussion sometimes we have, I say, listen, and we believe we could replicate what happened in 2022. Because Deacon Mitchell was not heard of. He was nowhere in the political arena. And then he became the leader of the NDC. And before you know it, within less than a year, a 9 months period, he was able to lead the party and to victory. And so I'm not sure that, because sometimes people compare and contrast, and we have a right to do that at times. And sometimes the things that I hear was saying about the current prime minister and political leader of the NDC, I don't buy into a lot of the things that I hear about him and what people might be saying. Whether she has to now prove whether she has what it takes to wear it all to come up against him, against the party, and to win. But, in an interview, I just want to divert about a bit. In an interview, I heard her say that when she was asked, how would that resignation of people leaving impact the NNP? Wouldn't it impact the NNP in a negative way? She said, no, it would impact the NDC more than the I suppose I'm still trying to understand that person. She said that it was going to impact, and then she started to talk about the resilience of the party and the 3 straight 15 seats, clean sweep and what have you. We keep living in the past and we keep, thinking that, history could repeat itself. I'm not saying no, but 30 years ago, just think about 30 years ago. Now it's a different situation, a different ballgame. Every election, everything is different. The leadership change, everything would matter, would impact. So I'm not sure.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm looking at, we have on screen right now the list of the 6 names that resigned. Could you tell me? I'm seeing the treasurer, the public relation officer, which is you. We have Mikey Alexander, management committee member, and Nicola Murray Millett, who is the manager committee member, and Alistair Sylvester. Nola. Right. How impactful is this resignation on the party? Because some people will say, well, those are old heads that probably just moving out. They need to be, you know, kind of change around anyway. How impactful is this resignation on the party?
So new heads, old heads, and they're moving on. So if they show that we won't be alive by the next election, and nobody shows, we don't know. If they show that we won't be alive by the next election, so we don't matter. That is one argument. But what I can tell you from experience, I've been around this thing a long time. For every one person you lose or that leaves you, you have to get about 3 persons to compensate for everyone. I'm telling you from experience.
Mm-hmm.
So to say it will not have an impact, it will not be impactful, I don't know. To me, it will have an impact. It should have an impact.
Right. Listen, I want to have this lengthy conversation because there's so much more to ask. We do have an immigration segment coming up, but what do you want to say? What do you want to say to the current MP and also the current political leader, and the former political leader? What message do you want to convey to them right now?
So the message I want to convey to them is that I've heard them on the PR. They seem to have a strong PR, whatever, so I'm going around talking and trying to persuade and convince people what I do. First of all, I want them to be honest to the people of Grenada. And it's unfortunate that we have that large percentage on our way, sort of ignorant, and that's no disrespect. Politically ignorant electorate, right? So people just vote, some of us because we like a person, we like a party, or we just follow blindly. Without not making decisions based on information. So I want to say to you, I want you to examine these people who are the executives and maybe potential candidates for the next election or the future election. These people are not honest as they would have you to believe. They are not sincere. They are not honest people. They're taking you for a ride. They are using us. They are using me too, and so on. Others do not, put serious questions to these people and let them be honest with you to give you honest answers, right? Truthful answers, right? And so on. So I want them to know that politics is a numbers game. And if they believe that the resignation, it doesn't matter, it wouldn't affect them because they have 20-something new committees that they form and they have this and that and the other as they gallivant and grandstand when they speak into the media and so on and so forth. Yeah, but I want them to know that politics is about people and that ultimately the people is going to decide. The people is going to decide. The electorate is going to decide. So you can't treat people like a flow mat, and then expect them to come back, to come back to them, or for them to befriend you, for them to remain, to stay with you. Because the more, if I had stayed around or others had stayed around, the more disrespect we will get, Because if we the more disrespect. It's like you don't matter, you just stay. You just making up numbers, it don't really matter.
Right. Listen, I want to continue. I have a lot more questions for you. I don't know if I could just do the immigration segment and come back to you after and call you back. There's a lot more we need to discuss. Is that possible that we can call you back?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll call you back right after the immigration segment and we talk some more, all right?
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Good.
Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, guys. So we'll come back to Isaac. He has a lot more information to share, guys, and we're gonna get that information right now. But I have to give you guys some of this information right now because it's important. Also, we're gonna shift gears a little bit and bring on our scheduled guest here, Dionne Wynter Pfunde, because there are some major news, major information as it relates to immigration right now. And we're joined by Dionne Wynter Pfunde. She is attorney at law. We're talking about the mass deportation. We're talking about the over thousands of Jamaicans, hundreds of Grenadians on a list of deportation. Dionne Wynter Pfunde, welcome to The Right. How are you? I'm not hearing you, by the way. Right, there you go.
That's because I mute myself because I was doing all kinds of things.
So much happening, Dionne.
What's going on? Whoa, Jesus. It seems like just last week we had a conversation and it's almost like we got to have another conversation about this mass deportation. Jay, it's crazy in the immigration world right now. Not only that, I even have a list of some countries, but it's been a week for immigrants. So a lot of things are moving fast. Things are changing fast. I don't know where to begin. Expanded mass deportation is here.
Are you hearing me? Okay. Yeah, sorry about
Yeah, I'm hearing you
that.
now. Yes.
Yeah, let's start with that list. Is that list accurate, and what does that list really say? What that really say?
So, all right. So the list is a rough list that is talking, looking at the countries and the amount of undocumented immigrants who fall into the category of immigrants where the president has said they should be removed from the United States. Jay, I want to caution everybody. There's a ton of information going around, a ton of information. So as we get the information, I like to share the information. So that list is just focusing on just a snapshot of some of the countries. But what we do know daily, ICE is making at least 1,200 arrests daily. Daily.
But what about the process? What
So
about the process?
expanded.
Deportation is a process. What about that?
Okay, remember who the presidents, we talked last week about who is being targeted. They're not targeting lawful
Okay.
permanent residents. They're not targeting United States citizens. Who are they targeting? There's someone who fits in the category. One, you came across the southern
Yes.
border. Southern border, Mexico, United States. You've been in the United States between 14 days, less than 2 years, and you filed no application. You're a target. You've had a former deportation order. You know how when you go to court and the judge says you're ordered removed
Yes.
from the United States and you literally go back to your home and
Yes.
continue living? So you're a target because you already have a deportation order. You might have had a green card, Jay, and you committed a deportable offense, a drug offense, a marijuana offense. You'd have broken the law, but you know what? You were not a priority.
Right.
And I hate to say this, but what we're seeing is an expansion or an enforcement of the laws. These are not new laws.
True.
They're
True.
not new. They're not new. Come home and plant a lemongrass. That actually sounds nice right now. But that's what we're seeing. So, Jay, it's not a matter of why the list. It's a matter of you didn't get your house
Right.
in order.
Yes.
You did not get you and I have been preaching. I've been coming on right along
Yes.
since 2018. And I've been begging, get your house in order, get an immigration plan, talk to a lawyer, talk to a lawyer, talk to a lawyer. You didn't get your house in order. So it's not like the president is saying US citizens. Here's the thing, when they throw out a net, they're going to
Yes.
catch the good with the bad.
True.
But if you're good, you have your little receipt notice where your
Yes.
case was filed. You may have, your little green card at home. They're going to release you. It's going to be inconvenient, but you will be
Right.
released.
I kind of feeling, you said deportable offense, but I kind of feeling anything and everything constitute deportable offense now. Like I heard someone said that they were in the mall. Someone did a video, this Jamaican guy, I was watching his video. He picked up a watch and then they caught him on camera picking up that watch, and then they checked him. I mean, picking up a watch is not a felony, right? So it seems like any little thing now could
Mhm.
constitute deportable offense.
Listen. If under immigration laws, there's something called a petty theft offense. It's you going into Walmart and eating the grapes that we all think is so normal. It's you going into Walmart and having that little
Yeah.
sticky finger. It's called a
I see.
petty theft. Under immigration law, they'll forgive you one. Okay, they'll give you a one-off. Don't let it happen again. So it's not like any little thing, What they don't want is a country of vagabonds. So it's not like any little thing, but and people like to think President Trump has put in all these new immigration laws. No, Junior, what he's saying is he's going to enforce the immigration laws.
Yes.
He's going to enforce And not only is he going, he is enforcing the laws. For example, you were ordered removed from the United States. He said you should have left. Go. You've created some kind of offense, drug offense. You've been arrested. You go to the mall and 3 times. You go to Lululemon and you steal 2 top and it's 3 occasions. You need to leave the United States. So for those people that have their receipt notices, Junior, they're going to have due process. You have a court date in front of the judge. You're going
Right.
to
Okay. I
have due
see.
process. You're waiting for your interview. You're going to have, I wish there was a million ways I could explain that. You will have your due
Right.
process. You're
So
going
the
to have
1,200
your
people
due
that was
process.
picked up, they are going to be assessed, and then they would figure out
Yes,
who is what and what is where.
absolutely. Yes, they're going to be processed. In fact, when people get picked up, I can tell you the first place they get taken to is an ICE processing center. So all those people, for example, they pick you up. I know of one incident in Panama City where they picked up a woman, and I don't have full proof of this, but they picked up someone who is a citizen and she was released. It is inconvenient. But if you can prove who you are, if you can say, here's my green card, here's my receipt notice, I applied for VAWA and I'm waiting, more than likely you will be released. Now, if you have a criminal history, they're probably going to put you in front of the judge. If you have a deportation order, they're literally going to put you on that flight and they're sending you home. You're not going back in front of the judge again. I cannot do a bond to get you out. I cannot do anything. If they pick you up, Junior, and you live here all this time and you haven't filed an application, it's highly unlikely they're going to put you in front of the judge for due process. They're going to say, go home. You've been here over 14 days. You came through the southern border. You haven't filed anything. They're going to send you back home.
Wow.
They're going to send you back
So
home.
for parents now, a lot of people are saying they're scared. They're scared to send their kids to school. Do we have high priority and low priority at this?
That is gone. That was a Biden thing. Remember under Biden, you and I used to talk
Yeah.
about low priority, meaning, they order you removed, but you don't really trouble nobody. You just go about your business, that you were considered a low priority. We're not coming after you. We're going to go after the guy who committed the crime. Now they're saying everybody's fair game. Everybody's fair game. There's no priority system under this administration. Everybody is fair game. Get your immigration house in order. You see the numbers. Finland, 22 people. When we go to Jamaica, Jay, how much are they saying for Jamaica? Poor Jamaica, 5,120. Jamaica is a small island. Can you imagine sending 5,000 people back who has lived outside of that country for how much years?
And yes,
Grenada, 149. Grenada, people behave themselves. Grenada, people behave themselves. Tap the screen, guys, as you come in. Tap the screen. We have 300 people on TikTok. We're talking about expanded mass deportation. What's the purpose? Enforcement. Enforcement. In fact, they have targeted cities because, immigrants live in certain cities. Panama City Beach. They have some sanctuary states that we see. So that is what is going on.
So if someone have the document in process right now, the VAWA application, the I-130 petition, it is in process. You could hold on to that, and you will go to process and release.
I would walk with a copy of that receipt. Say, for example, you submitted your asylum application, your VAWA, your spouse filed an I-130 for you. I would just have that receipt in my possession so you can go about your business.
Yes. Wow, guys, we're speaking about this, but we've been speaking about this since 2018. I've been speaking about it even before that. It is important. We want you to get your house in order, right? This is not anything to get people scared, but this is just an information that you need to take heed of because to understand what's happening.
Yes.
You talk about 1,200 people per day.
And in some cases more because, data gets lost. Maybe they forgot the 300 over North Carolina. So remember, every single day, this information is changing. Every single day, information is changing. Another thing the president is doing, he's opening up beds in Guantanamo Bay. There's 30,000 beds in Guantanamo Bay. So now we're going to have individuals detained on off US soil, on US soil. I think
Yeah.
we own Guantanamo
Yeah,
Bay. I don't,
that.
we own it,
Yes,
right?
US
So it's US soil.
Yeah,
I think we own it, Jay.
I think so.
Right. So, okay. So they're talking about beds. They're going to send individuals to Guantanamo Bay to be detained, because I know the GEO group, the group that owns all these deportation centers, they have about 65,000 beds, private beds, right? Those are each bed. Remember, the government pays to hold these people in place. So they're not going to want to keep you long. They're going to probably try to fast track some of these. But the government has said, hey, Guantanamo Bay, open up those beds, 30,000 beds, military planes. So the government is using a lot of its powers in the name of national security. Again, U.S. immigration laws have not changed, Jay. It's just a new sheriff in town who says, look, we're going to enforce the laws that are in place.
Yes.
It's
What do you have to say to the
enforcement.
people right now who are still in limbo? They have not yet started the process of filing that petition. They don't have any sort of way. They don't have any idea. What do you
Ooh.
say to them, right?
You know what? We're getting a lot of those calls and a lot of those consultations where everybody's like, you know what? I dated somebody 10 years ago, but I wasn't ready. It is the hour where the man cometh. The Bible talks about it. It's that time where sometimes there's nothing I
Yeah.
can do, Jay. There's some people that have been living here 10, 20, 30 years. They lived under the radar, right? There's no children, there's no spouse, there's no husband, there's no employer, there's literally nothing. Me, I am not taking anyone's money if I cannot see a way
Yes.
out for you. I have to be able to see something, a little light. Maybe you said, you know what, I'm going to get married to this person. Absolutely. Let me help you. Let me get something in quickly
Yes.
for you. Let me get something in quickly for
Yes.
you.
Sad that we don't have a lot of options as we did a few years ago. It is kind of down to the
Yes.
wire, and that's not to scare anyone,
No.
but it is what it is at this point in time, and it's a sad reality. Dionne Wynter Pfunde, is there anything that you could say to people right now to avoid being caught up in that list or to avoid being deported? Any
Mhm.
encouragement at this point?
Number one, if ICE knocks at your door, do not answer. Don't answer. If they have a warrant, tell them to push it under the door. And I think it's a time where us as citizens, if we live in the home and there's a citizen, let the citizen go to the door and say, I'm not opening the door. Do you have a warrant to arrest someone? Push it under the door. That's number one. Number two, if you don't have a process, maybe there's an option. Book a chat with an attorney. It doesn't have to be me, but just go get yourself checked out. You know, every year we do our annual or medical, physical, add immigration to the list. So number one, if ICE knocks, don't answer if you're at home, because they're doing door knocks where they're knocking at everybody's door. They're doing a lot of door knocks. If they knock, don't answer. Don't
Yeah.
answer.
Gail is asking if
Book
someone
a
if someone
chat with
have
us. Go
temporary
ahead.
residence, should they travel out of the country?
Absolutely. Our laws have not changed. United States immigration laws have not changed. The president is enforcing our immigration laws. He hasn't, if you notice, Jay, no bill has been introduced. No, it's just executive orders of enforcement. In other words, these people come in, they don't have an option. Some of them are running ruckus in New York City. They're running ruckus in Chicago. They're doing all. Remember, the Venezuelans took over the whole apartment community out in Colorado. So what the president is saying, actors like those, we need to get them out of the country. ICE cannot break your door. You need to ask for a warrant. Tell them to push it under the door. Put that warrant under the door. They should not be breaking your door. Remember, you still have some rights when it comes to the curtilage of your home. If they knock, don't answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Useful information there. Dionne Wynter Pfunde, I want you to give them your number. I assume that your phone is
Yes,
going to
yes,
be
yes.
buzzing.
So, yes, 813. Let me see. I'm going to give them this number because I noticed whenever I come off a ride along, the phone rings. The phone rings, and I don't want them to call me, but I do want you to call 813-807. I have a special. See the phone; it doesn't stop ringing, Junior. 813, or they can book
So
their
give me
own
the
chat.
817. Give me the 817.
813
807.
3328. 813 807 3328. But I do have a special number that I'm using that I have a team answering. Let me give you that one as well. 813 807 7015. 813 807 7015. Take off that one, Jay, because that's gonna blow up my
right
line.
along, get your phone.
813-807. And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to look at, and we've started that, giving anybody who calls us from Ride Along, we're giving them a little little discount.
Absolutely.
So 813-807-7015. 813-807-7015.
Right. We have a question here in the chat from more Handsome Franklin. He said, can the police can they say police, we are investigating a crime in the area, or they must say ICE?
They can say they are a pizza delivery guy. They can say, because it's in the name of national security. They can say they are, Uber. They can say whatever they want. They called one of my clients and said, hey, you forgot to sign something. Come on down. And he didn't even call me and tell me they called him. He's like, oh, I'll come down and sign it. And then he was detained because he had a prior removal order. He was ordered removed from the United States already. That's what I'm saying. They know who they're going after, Junior. They know who they're going after. And this is a part of it. They know who they're going after.
Let me see if I can take a few calls. Guys, let's open the phone lines really quickly.
Absolutely,
We have to be snappy, guys, because we don't have a full hour with the lawyer today. She has a lot of obligations. She decided to give us a couple minutes, and we appreciate it. But you could call right now, 718-701-5720. You got to be snappy and make that call right now. 718-701-5720. You could call on WhatsApp, or you could call direct.
No, nothing.
Call, you just ask your question quickly and listen for the response. Again, the number is 718-701-5720. We're speaking about the mass deportation that is moving forward right now. We have a new administration, and he is bent on enforcing the immigration laws. Again, as the lawyer said, these are not new laws, because they would have to go through the process. These are laws that have been in place there for eons. They were not properly enforced, right? And now the new president, second term, is saying that these immigration laws need to be enforced in the name of national security, and it is moving forward at a pace like we never seen before. Remember, the president was just sworn in just a few days ago on the 20th, and it is moving quickly. So 718-701-5720, guys, this is my number. If you don't want to call, you want to post your question, we're going to try to take your questions right here. We could do that as well, but we want to get you the information that you need. 718-701-5720 is your number, guys. Again, we don't have a lot of time, so if you have a question, you got to make it snappy. Got to make it snappy, pappy. If you are and you want to have a one-on-one with the attorney, you could call the number. We put it there earlier. Write it down, stick it on your fridge, put it in a safe place so that you could get that info. You could make that call when you need to. I think we got a caller on the line. Caller, you live? Are you there? Caller, you live? Hello. All right. Hold on. Let me make sure that the caller is connected correctly. Yeah, caller, you live? Are you there? Let me answer this one. Caller, you live? Are you there? Hello. All right, guys. So we are. Let me try this one again. Caller,
Hello,
hello, caller. You're live. Where are you calling us from?
I am. I am calling from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Go right ahead.
Yeah. So my question is, I got in trouble. I was in removal court. I am. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go right ahead.
I was in removal court. The judge asked us to apply for adjustment with an I-601 waiver. It's pending. We sent everything in. We're just waiting. So what do we do in this case?
You have a lawyer?
Yes, I do have a lawyer. She filed every single thing. We submit everything. When you check on the EOR website, it said the case is pending. That's all. That's the only thing we're waiting for now. We went through the individual hearing. Everything went well. The judge was like, "I'm going to approve the case. Just file the I-601 waiver for the 212H."
Yeah. So it sounds like you had some kind of conviction, maybe aggravated felony. Once I hear 212H,
was.
I'm thinking aggravated felony or something, drug or something in the back.
Yeah, it wasn't a drug though.
Yeah. All right. But some kind of
Yes.
conviction. Because you have an attorney, I won't advise on a case where somebody has an attorney. It's unethical.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you so much.
All
Again,
right,
guys,
thank you.
717-01-5720. Make it snappy, pappy. We'll take your quick question to the attorney. Again, the number that you call right now is 718-701-5720. Or if you want it to be private conversation, you could call the number that we posted earlier. I hope you guys wrote that number down. Let me see if I could find it again. That's the book your consultation. That's it right here. You could call that number if you want to talk, speak directly with the immigration attorney. The number 813-807-7015. That's the number that you call. Dionne Wynter Pfunde. And for the people who have their green card, what should they be thinking right now? What should they be thinking, and what should they be trying to accomplish right now?
If you have a green card and you've had your green card for 3 years or 5 years, go ahead, and Jay, you're going to find this. Listen, you should be giving this advice. Apply for your naturalization. If you have a green card, you're sitting on it 5 years, 10 years, go ahead, apply for your naturalization. If you have a green card and you've been arrested, now you need to talk to someone. If you have some kind of conviction, like the caller said, there are waivers in place. There's some things in place that we can kind of take care of. If you have a green card, definitely apply for naturalization. If all you have is a green card and you're not ready yet for naturalization,
that's right.
Stay out of trouble.
I've got another caller on the line. Caller, live. Where are you calling us from?
Hi, I'm calling from New York.
New York, go right ahead.
Yeah. All right. So I actually applied for asylum and I was issued a CAS relief. I don't know if it's okay to appeal the asylum case or just stick with the CAS relief. And also, I'm actually in a new relationship with a U.S. citizen, and I don't know if we like move things forward, there would be any future for me.
All right. So if you've been granted CAT is did you apply for asylum?
Yes, I applied for asylum.
All right. So you applied for asylum and the judge wasn't feeling that asylum claim. So they gave you something called deferral of removal under the Convention Against Torture. We call it CAT.
Yes.
It means you're deported from the United States, but I don't know what country you're from. I don't want to ask. You're probably from a country where it is more likely than not a 51% chance that if we return you to that country, you're going to be tortured, you're going to be harmed. So all they're doing is waiting for that country to settle down, and then they're going to send you back home. What country are you from?
I'm from Kenya.
So they're waiting for things to change. So CAT means asylum, withholding, off the table. CAT is you're deported, but we're going to keep you here. Deferral of removal under Convention Against Torture. Depending on how long that is, what you can do is book a chat with us. We can potentially look at the judge reopening that case. Chances are slim. You're rolling the dice because you got your bite at the apple. So now you're saying to us, go back to the judge, tell the judge I'm going to get married so I can do adjustment of status. So CAT is like purgatory because it's not a green card. It will never be a green card.
Oh,
They're just going to keep
okay.
you here.
Yeah, but another question is, can I file for an appeal for the asylum case? Because I don't know if it holds any ground. Is what the judge actually.
How long ago were you granted CAT? Are we talking about the last 30 days?
Yes, it was like 25
Yes.
ago.
25 days ago?
Yes.
You can appeal in 30 days. So you have 5 days to get an appeal into the Board of Immigration Appeals. You need to call our office. And schedule a
Okay, but do
a
I need
consultation
to
immediately.
appeal if I'm not sure, my asylum application? I don't know, but do you think I should appeal?
It's your decision, my love. It's your decision.
Okay.
All right.
But we'd love to talk to you. But you have 5 days to file an appeal with the Board of Immigration Appeals. That's my specialization, deportation defense. I know all of the reliefs. I know all of the court lingo.
All right.
Okay.
Paula, you
All
need
right.
to make
Thank you.
that call. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have a question that came in on the WhatsApp, and this person is asking, Junior, if your document
Get
is
a lawyer.
inside with your lawyer and waiting on one last paperwork, would you what should you do if you stop by ICE?
The receipt notice and have your lawyer's card in your back pocket. Make sure you have all the receipt notices, anything. Maybe the lawyer has filed it already or not filed it yet. Just have your receipt notice. If you're stopped by ICE, you can show it to them and say, look, I'm filing for this and this is where I am.
Right.
So make sure you have your receipt notice.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, we are committed to continuing this conversation to help you
We are.
to adjust your status. We're not new to this. We're true to this. We've been doing this for a while. We're dedicated. And we got to thank Dionne Wynter Pfunde for giving us a little bit of her time, but she will be back sometime maybe next week or
I
so.
will be
We'll
back.
try to arrange another conversation, a more lengthy conversation where we could get you guys assistance. Any last word, Pfunde?
I don't want people to be scared. Just know where you fall. If you're a citizen, protect others around you. If you're a citizen, give them some information. If you're a green card holder, stay out of trouble. And if you're eligible to apply for naturalization, go for it. If you have a pending application, start bothering your lawyer. Start saying, hey, what can we do to move this thing forward? If you have those receipt notices, don't carry the original with you. Just get a photocopy and put in your backpack or your purse while you're going about your daily life.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you so much, Dionne Wynter Pfunde.
But just be calm and sometimes unplug. Sometimes, Jay, I got to turn everything. Believe it or not, sometimes I just turn everything off and go watch some Netflix, even for an hour, just for your own mental health. Just unplug a little bit, guys. Unplug. And come to the sources like right along to get the right information.
You so much. Dionne Wynter, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. It's always.
Thank you again. Guys, if your platform, the platform that you follow, don't do this, question the people that give you information and the platform that you follow, right? Yeah, because the people that you consider friends supposed to be there in the time of need. And that's what we are. We're here giving you information in the time of need. If your platform that you follow religiously don't do this, don't help you, think twice about following that platform. Serious about it. That's why we're here. That's why we're committed to doing this. All right? Guys, we have to go back to another conversation because we're shifting all kind of gears today, guys. I'll try to connect back with Mr. Isaac because we're still on that conversation. try to connect back with Mr. Isaac. Let's take a quick commercial break, telling you about Ride Grenada. We'll be right back.
Looking for the ultimate island experience? Hop on the Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tour and explore Grenada like never before. Feel the tropical breeze, sip on authentic Caribbean rum punch, and cruise through Grenada's stunning scenery in our unique and fun tuk-tuks. It's the perfect blend of adventure and island flavor. Book your unforgettable tour now at ride.gd or call 473-422-1011. Don't just see Grenada, experience it with Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tours today.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or
Attention, Grenadians and friends. Join us for a night of celebration and culture as the Consulate General of Grenada in New York, in collaboration with the Grenada Independence Anniversary Committee, proudly present Grenada's 51st Anniversary of Independence Gala. Mark your calendars for Saturday, February 1st at the Anthems located at 9643 Springfield Boulevard in Queens Village. The festivities kick off at 9 p.m. and continue until 2 a.m. Formal attire is required. Enjoy an unforgettable evening filled with vibrant entertainment from the sensational InSync band and DJ Jude. Tickets are just $200 and they are available by calling the Grenada Consulate at 212-599-0301. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to celebrate Grenada's independence with friends and family. Join us for a night of unity, joy, and pride in our heritage. We can't wait to see you.
Yeah, right along live. Again, we are here to give you all the information. Earlier, we spoke about this late breaking news that came through a wire regarding the 6 individuals that were resigned from the St. Patrick's South constituency. These 6 names are the names that was put forward. We got a chance to speak earlier with Mr. Oliver Isaac, who gave us all that information. We are unable to connect with Mr. Isaac now, but I'm sure that we'll have another opportunity to speak more extensively with Mr. Isaac. All right, so that will come. We're just having a bit of a connection problem there, so that would happen right now. We want to also tell you about the folks who are on social media and sort of want to intimidate people that they believe or they think that is not documented, and they want to scare them now because they might know their status. They might be a friend, or someone that whatever the case is. They want to scare them even more. They want to mock them, right? You guys really need to stop that, right? You guys really need to stop that, because a lot of us, a lot of people, even including myself, I remember the days that I was in the same position, and it wasn't a nice thing to live in a country where you don't have documents, and every time you hear a siren, you think police or ICE coming to pick you up. And just have a heart. Just have a heart. So stop the mocking, stop the name calling. We are all Caribbean people. We all came to the United States for one reason: to try to make a better way for ourselves, for our family. We might leave the Caribbean. We might leave our home in Grenada, Trinidad, or whatever, but you could never take that Caribbean out of us. Our accent, way of life, the things that we do, our behaviors, that could never change, right? So we need to stop that, right? Seriously. And we're going to continue to give you guys information on the immigration and what you need to do. If you thinking about getting married, to adjust your status, if you need to file a VAWA application, the process of doing that. If you are, a family member looking to file for another family member, we're going to tell you how you could do that. That doesn't take away the fact that you could still go into the embassy and get a visitor's visa to come visit the United States. You still could do that. That doesn't add any restriction to this at this point in time. And as Dionne Wynter Pfunde said earlier, that there are no new laws implemented here. These are laws that has been on the books. This is just an executive order that is implementing these laws that was already on the books. All right. So we are obligated to give you that information, and we're going to continue to give you that information. All right. All right, guys. So let me big up all of our sponsors, the people who make it all possible. I got to big up Beacon Insurance. Thank you, Beacon Insurance. You put your money where your mouth is, and you make sure that Ride Along Live is a platform where you see that we have the reach and we are dedicated in promoting and getting the word out for your business. Thank you, Beacon Insurance. I got to thank the NLA, National Lotteries Authority of Grenada. Guys, play the games of the NLA, because when you play the games of the NLA, you're supporting, culture, nation building, sports. NLA is integral in helping a lot of athletes travel abroad and sustain themselves while they're abroad. So big up to the National Lotteries Authority. Also want to big up to the GTA, the Grenada Tourism Authority, doing a great job all the time to ensuring that there are hundreds of cruise ships coming in here where everybody could benefit from. So big up to the folks at the Grenada Tourism Authority. Excellent job. Thank you so much for also using this platform as a way to increase the awareness of the Grenada Tourism Authority to the world. Also, we got to big up and say thanks to the folks at the Grenada Independence Celebration, both here in Grenada and in New York, right? Grenada is celebrating its 51st anniversary of independence, and there are rallies and celebrations and church services for the whole of next week. So we are advocating to support the events of the Grenada Celebration Committee in Grenada, and there are pockets in Florida, they're in New York. I'm going to be in New York for the event coming up. We're going to see you guys there. Also, guys, who else we have? JetBlue. Big up JetBlue, because when we fly with JetBlue. Thank you so much, JetBlue. As I say, only 4.5 hours away.
Making waves across the seas, love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please.
Right. Also, guys, we got to thank and big up the Ride tuk-tuks. Yes, man. Let me tell you something, guys. This is innovation, transportation, excitement. If you're looking to book a ride, guys, to get around, a tour, and this is a different kind of tour. This is a tour where you get to experience in an open air type of atmosphere. You want to call Ride right now. The number that you call is 473. Let me put it there. 422-1011. Put that on your fridge. Lock it up and put it on your fridge. And this week, guys, this weekend, if you want to go out, you want to go bar hopping, give Ride a call. We'll be there for you. It's Ride. Let's ride. Ride.
Feel the beat, feel the vibe. Amazing host leading the ride. Power to the people we shine. Giving fans what they need. Caribbean spirit, let's succeed. Every show with a good deed. Together we plant the seed. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song.
Guys, also, if you're getting married, and you want
We belong.
to have a fleet of tuk-tuk carry your bride, your groom, this is the way you do it, guys. Do it in style. Yeah, do it in style.
So bright,
Ride tuk-tuks for your wedding.
feel the light.
Check it out.
Global love taking flight. Every ride a sheer delight. Making waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please. Bringing hope with such ease. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong.
And guys, I can't stop telling you how happy I am that you folks are supporting all our products, our tourism product. This is, guys, this is by far one of the most exciting things. This is the donut boat.
Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong.
If you want to book the donut boat for your excursion or your tour, you got to give us a call. The number 473-422-1011. That's the donut boat. It is exciting. 10 friends. Come on the donut boat. Let's have a good time. Again, guys, 473-422-1011.
The beat, feel the vibe.
And this is your products. Eh? These are your products. These are ride products. You are a rider. These are your products. Okay.
Spirit, let's succeed. Every show with a good deed. Together we plant the seed. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong.
And we cannot forget, of course, the most exciting ride on the island. I'm talking about the water bike, right? Give you a good workout. Where's my water bike picture? Give you a really good workout on the water. I just had, there you go. That's a flyer right here. Yeah, give you a really good workout on the water.
From island to island strong, with the host, we belong.
So you're paddling on the water. You can check us out every day, Monday to Friday. This is Ride the Waves with Ride.
Ride, sheer delight. Waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please. Bringing hope with such ease.
All right. Told you all about our products, but we can't forget our
Song
one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art e-bikes. All of those stuff available right now at Ride, and you can check us out online at ride.gd. That's RYDE.gd. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making it all possible. And on the behalf of all of our production crew here at Ride Along Live, and for all of our team at our kiosk located inside the Esplanade Mall, we say thank you so much to Kendra and to Mark and to Brandon and everybody, man, everybody. Sheba, Walker, the whole crew at Ride. We say thank you so much. And our Ride Along team, our senior executive producer, Lois JJ, thank you so much. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Ride Along Live. Good night.
Together we plant the seed. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong. Energy high, heart so bright. Tune in, feel the light. Global love taking flight. Every ride a sheer delight. Making waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please. Bringing hope with such ease. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong. Energy high, heart so bright. Tune in, feel the light. Global love taking flight. Every ride a sheer delight. Making waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please. Bringing hope with such ease. Ride along, Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong.
Looking for the ultimate island experience? Hop on the Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tour and explore Grenada like never before. Feel the tropical breeze, sip on authentic Caribbean rum punch, and cruise through Grenada's stunning scenery in our unique and fun tuk-tuks. It's the perfect blend of adventure and island flavor. Book your unforgettable tour now at ride.gd or call 473-422-1011. Don't just see Grenada, experience it with Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tours today.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Are you looking to take your business or event to the next level? Advertise on Ride Along Live and reach over 10 million viewers worldwide every month. With a global audience tuning in for the latest news, entertainment, and culture, your message will get the exposure it deserves. Don't miss the opportunity to showcase your brand to a diverse and engaged audience. Ride Along Live, where the world watches and your business grows. Looking for the ultimate island experience? Hop on the Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tour and explore Grenada like never before. Feel the tropical breeze, sip on authentic Caribbean rum punch, and cruise through Grenada's stunning scenery in our unique and fun tuk-tuks. It's the perfect blend of adventure and island flavor. Book your unforgettable tour now at ride.gd or call 473-422-1011. Don't just see Grenada, experience it with Ride Tuk Tuk Rum Punch Tours today.
Ride Along Live.
Ride along live, worldwide. Feel the beat, feel the vibe. Amazing host leading the ride. Power to the people, we shine. Giving fans what they need. Caribbean spirit, let's succeed. Every show with a good deed. Together we plant the seed. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong. Energy high, heart so bright. Tune in, feel the light. Global love taking flight. Every ride a sheer delight. Making waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please. Bringing hope with such ease. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host, we belong. Energy high, heart so bright. Tune in, feel the light. Global love taking flight. Every ride is sheer delight, making waves across the seas. Love and joy in the breeze. Ride along live if you please, bringing hope with such ease. Ride along, join the dance, let's sing the song. From island to island strong, with the host we belong.